Hey guys, and welcome back to A&J Education YouTube channel. In today's video, we're very fortunate to have Sam here with us. Hi, Sam.
Hi.
Sam is a second-year PhD student at UCL, pursuing engineering, and there is no better person than Sam to tell us all about UCL. So, Sam, great to have you.
Thank you for having me.
So, look, UCL is top 10 in QS rankings. You know, really cool, prestigious, and we can all read the narrative and the propaganda on the website. But what's the real situation with UCL? What's good and what's bad?
Okay. Well, first of all, I think I may have my funding pulled if I say there's anything bad about it for my PhD. But no, what's good is the facilities are fantastic. Number one, I mean, just speaking, so I've been fortunate enough to be involved in societies where I've not just met other like-minded engineers, but also other students in other departments as well, ranging from kind of education to art and design and all of that. So, and they've all said, their facilities are fantastic. So that's something that's also nice to hear back kind of amongst the students as well. But no, for my first hand, I'm based at the Royal Free Campus, which is a hospital. And we've got access to so many wonderful pieces of equipment, which, you just don't really kind of think that you'd get access to and trusted with. And I know for a fact some of the kind of the undergrads also get to come in and use it. Things like confocal microscopes, which again, a bit niche, but, very expensive piece of equipment, but, fantastic that undergrads get that opportunity.
So it's not a microwave that you can replace quite cheaply.
No, not just like a £5 kettle,
Yeah.
which you can get from Argus. So no, facilities are fantastic. There is so much engagement from the Students' Union, which has been something lovely to see. Constant updates, constant newsletters, with kind of invites to what's going on currently within the university. So there's like a lot of exposure, and they hold everything out in the open for everyone to see. And again, that kind of transparency is also lovely, which again you wouldn't think to expect, or I definitely didn't expect to see that much transparency coming from the uni itself, which is lovely. So especially with kind of coronavirus and everything else, and like world events, they've been very open and transparent, so that's really good. And the engagement and support kind of on the back of that as well. So the university provides you with so many kind of links to tap into to get support, whether it be educational, financial, personal. It doesn't matter, if you need support in any area of your life, you can tap into that. There will be a link, there will be a website, there will be access given to you to be able to go and do that, as long as you kind of know where to look. And again, saying know where to look, on the university website, everything's there's always links to everything.
Got it. Sam, one of the complaints that our students, my students often say about is they get to a university like UCL and then they feel, often out of their depth because, it's not like school.
No.
Would you say that's fair?
Yes, no. Like that kind of imposter syndrome that you have, that feeling of, oh, should I be here? Am I kind of good enough to be here? I can guarantee every single student feels that. I still feel it now, and I'm in my second year, and I've been doing a PhD there, so everyone feels that way. So that is something that's completely natural. It's something that you will feel if you come to UCL or go to any university. Really, you're always going to get into the kind of, you'll sit into the class, you'll hear other people asking questions, and you'll be like, why didn't I think of that? Oh my god, am I good enough to be here? And that's just something that's completely natural. It's something you learn to live with. But no, you're not any different. Everyone's on the same boat. Everyone is feeling that way. And the beautiful thing is UCL, because of the support, if you feel like you're lacking and you want to kind of make up in an area, you're able to do that. But at the same time, you're also provided with a kind of a blanket. Everyone's brought up to the same level at the same time, which is nice. And so they're through that engagement in lectures, they'll not just pick on the same people asking questions, they will pick on other people and help that kind of thought process and help you to be confident in yourself, which is really key in a university such as UCL.
Cool. And of course, UCL is not just about studies. There is an active social element to it as well. I get the vibe that you know one or two things about that.
Yeah, so there's something for everyone at UCL, which is again lovely. So they've got the societies. So if you are interested in sports, they have got a load of different sports societies, from a running club through to rowing, through to rugby and football, which is obviously standard, to then things like netball, squash. So the list goes on. If you can think of a sport, the taekwondo, there will be a society for it. If you're more into music, they've got kind of live music society. They've got a music society. They've got theatre societies, and they've also got loads of other art societies. And then even if you're not kind of into any of those, and you just kind of want to, they've got kind of the Chinese society, and they've got kind of national societies as well. African societies, which is again celebrating culture and diversity, and that's a big thing at UCL, is celebrating that culture and diversity, which is again fantastic to see. They hold so many events kind of in the main quad, which is the kind of, if you look at UCL through the main gates, that the famous building, they hold so many events there where there'll be pop-up stalls, people will be dancing, there'll be food being cooked, so they celebrate their diversity.
That's great. That's great. Well, guys, listen, if you don't want to go to UCL and apply there by the end of this video, then nothing can help you. But Sam, thank you so much for making the time out of your busy schedule to come and talk to us and share your experiences. Really, really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.